So let's move on to the next question, guys. In this question, we are given that there are 6 kinds of cheese and 2 kinds of fruits available to make a dessert, right? It is also given that each dessert contains equal number of the different kind of cheese and fruits. And we have to tell how many different desserts are possible, right? So tell me one thing. For example, there is a dessert, right? So dessert is made of a fruit and a cheese, right? Each dessert contains equal number of cheese and fruit. So a dessert is made of cheese and it is also made of fruit, right? But at the same time, we are given that it is made of equal number of the kind of cheese and fruit. That means one dessert can be where there is one cheese and there is one fruit, right? This is one possibility of a dessert, right? The other possibility of a dessert can be there are two kind of cheese and there are two kind of fruits. I hope this makes sense. Can there be any third kind of dessert? If there is a third dessert, there will be 3 kinds of cheese and 3 kinds of fruits, right? But we know we only have 2 kinds of fruits available with us. So these are the only 2 possible cases, right? Because these two needs to be equal. The kind of fruit and the kind of cheese needs to be the same. So 2 fruits, 2 cheese, 1 fruit, 1 cheese, 3 fruit, 3 cheese, 4 fruit, 4 cheese. But we know there are only 2 kinds of fruits, so these are the only 2 possible cases, right? So if we talk about the first case, right? So how many different combinations are possible? We know that we have 6 kinds of cheese, right? So out of those 6 kind of cheese, we have to choose one cheese. So what does it become? It becomes 6C1, right? Out of 6 possible cheese, we have to choose one cheese. Similarly, there are 2 kinds of fruits available. So out of the 2 kinds of fruits available, we have to choose one fruit. So it becomes 2C1. Out of the 2 kind of fruits available, we have to choose one. So this is one possible case, right, for this. If we talk about the second case, we want to choose 2 cheese. So we have 6 cheese available again and we have to choose 2. So it becomes 6C2, right? Into we have 2 kinds of fruits available and we have to choose 2 fruits. So this becomes 2C2. So there are 2 fruits available, we choose 2. There are 6 cheese available, we choose 2 cheese. So this is your answer, right? And we will add both of these cases. So this plus this, right? So if we solve this, what is 6C1? 6C1 is 6, right? If you don't know this, so basically NC1 will be N. You should kind of remember this. I mean, this is very obvious. Why? Because what is this? This is N factorial upon 1 factorial, 1 factorial, N minus 1 factorial, right? So what you can write N factorial? You can write N factorial as N into N into N minus 1 factorial upon N minus 1 factorial. This gets cancelled, so you will get N, right? So basically, NC1 is N. You should kind of remember this, right? Okay. So now tell me one thing. 6C1 is 6 into 2C1 is again 2, right? So this comes out to be 12 plus. What is 6C2? 6C2 is 6 factorial upon 2 factorial, 4 factorial. So 6 into 5 upon 2, which is 15, right? So this comes out to be how much? 15 into. What is 2C2? 2C2 is 1, right? Because if you see 2 factorial upon 2 factorial, 0 factorial. 0 factorial is nothing but 1. The value of 0 factorial is 1. So this gets cancelled, so you will get 1, right? So 2C2 is nothing but 1. So this comes out to be 15. So if you add 12 plus 15, you will get 27 as the answer. So your answer is there are 27 different desserts which are possible using this condition, right? So I hope this should be absolutely clear.